Guys, MA checking in. You know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at MA_the artist and at M.A.World. And I was just reading up. I'm trying to get some more information on the 2019 Camaro SS. Not too much information so far, but what we do know is it's pretty much going to be the same thing how the 2014 model was for the 2010 through 13 model. Just a refresh. They changed the front, changed the rear. And looking at the spy photos, which I'm going to add, they're not mine, of course, they're from Camaro 6, but it was some spy photos seen, and it looks pretty similar, like they're going to do the exact same thing. Change the front, change the tail lights and the rear bumper, and that's pretty much it. I'm pretty sure they're going to add the 10-speed automatic to keep up with the Ford's 10-speed automatic in the Mustang. That I'm almost 100% sure that's what they're going to do. I've been hearing that the power has been up to from 455 to 485. And same thing, similar number on the torque as well. Like I went through, tried to find some more information as best I could. They're pretty much going to keep everything the same. The 6.2 liter V8, LT1. They're going to keep the V6 and then the turbo model as well. And I'm sure what I think may happen, they may probably keep the ZL1 maybe the same. And then maybe add a Z28, possibly. I mean, I'm not 100% on that because, again, it's not a lot of information. I'm just trying to get you the best information that I can find, which isn't much. So when the time comes, I will do a update video just to let you guys know. But I mean, from the pictures, it's pretty much hard to tell how the front or the rear is going to look. In my personal opinion, I'm not trading for that. I have a 2016 SS, and I don't see the point of trading for that just to get a new front and a new back. I've seen somebody actually do it on, they had a 2013 ZL1, and all they did was change the rear. They changed the rear, I mean, because the front is still the same, so they changed the rear to the 14 rear, and just drove that, which I thought was a great idea. I probably wouldn't do that, but I mean, it's something to think about if you had a 16, possibly have a little money, not a lot of money, because I'm sure that I think that rear bumper is like $1,000. Probably put it on yourself. I mean, wrap it, paint it, whatever you can get done. Because a lot of this stuff is easy to put on yourself. I mean, I've done a lot of the work myself. Same thing with the bumper. You can just do it yourself, switch it out and do it yourself. And I think that would be, to me, the best go about, because upgrading is cool and all, but if I was going to upgrade, it had to be to like the ZL1 of that year body style. And right now, I'm not too impressed with the ZL1. I think it's a great looking car. I mean, it got a lot of performance, but I mean, I like the way the Hellcat sounds better personally when it has an intake. When it's stock, I'm not feeling it. And I just think the GT 500, when that comes out, I think that's going to be a monster car. I'm not really a Ford fan, but I think that that's going to be a monster car, and it's going to pretty much they're going to have to up the antes with the ZL1. They possibly may move to the LT5 with that. When they do the new body, and they probably won't see a ZL1 model of that body style probably till 2020. Or they may just do a Z28. I'm guessing a Z28 and just kept the ZL1 1LE model. Possibly. I mean, again, this is all my opinion and my speculation of what may possibly happen. I do not work for GM in any shape or form. This is just what I'm seeing, reading. I do know one thing for sure though. They said they was gonna move from the 6-speed manual to the 7-speed manual for my manual drivers out there. That means nothing to me because I live in Atlanta and it's way too much traffic um, to have a manual. I just wouldn't want to deal with that. But I know that they're gonna I know they're gonna make it more affordable. Probably not for like the SS or the ZL1. They're probably gonna keep those price points the same because those are not the majority of their sellers. But like for the 1LT and the 2LT, the V6 and then the 4-cylinder, probably going to drop down the price to compete back with the Mustangs. I'm already sure the Mustang is killing them in that department because their cars are a lot cheaper. So they're definitely going to make they're probably going to make a cheaper version. Not probably, they are because they're having a bad sales. If the sales wasn't bad, then they probably wouldn't do a refresh. It's kind of like Challenger. Like Challenger, their sales wasn't super big because it was a expensive car, but it was steady enough to, it was like 2008. So I think it was 2014 or 15 when they did that refresh. That's a lot of years. So it's, to me, what I'm guessing is, what's the point of doing this refresh when our sales are steady, we don't need it, but versus like the Camaro where like, yo, our sales have to be at this point, we need it to be at this point, so we have to sell this, and this, and this. And I think that's the reason for the redesign. And I felt like, even like the Corvette, for example, they did '06 was when that where the C6 body style dropped, and then they didn't do a refresh until 2000 when it did 14 when the Stingray came out. That's a lot of years. So I felt like they they added little models in between there with the Grand Sport Z06, Z01, and I just felt like, oh, this formula is working. Let's keep it, and then after a while we'll change it. And that same thing is pretty much going on now with them. Like I don't think the C8 is coming out until 2020, and then I heard they're still gonna make Stingrays. But we'll leave that for another video. But for right now, it's back to the Camaro. So yeah, they're definitely gonna go cheaper because loss of sales. I don't think they're gonna change any engine things around. I mean, I think they just maybe add a tune to the V8 because I heard 485, so I'm sure a tune something, and I don't see them changing the engine for that just yet. Don't see them doing that until the C8 comes out, and then they'll talk about changing engines around for that style. I mean, if you don't have a 6th gen already, I think I would say wait until this comes out. It'll be cheaper. It'll be they'll fix out the kinks because I know I had a lot of kinks in mine. Sure to probably look a tad bit better, or if you like the older one, the 6th gen before this refresh. I mean, either or, you're gonna win. And if you don't want to do trade in, because I'm tired of trading in, and I had a negative on top of my car, and I'm not about to keep giving them a big down payment, just change out the front, change out the rear, like that. You can do that, or just ride with what you got. You're not really losing with a 15, 16, 17, and 18. You're not really losing. You're gonna be all right. I mean, it's a nice car. For like either or is fine. So let me know what you think. If you had a chance, would you upgrade to the if you have a 6th gen, would you upgrade to the refresh? Would you add the bumper or the rear bumper, or if you don't have one, would you just get the first body style, switch to this, or get the second body style if you didn't have 6th gen? Let me know what you think. If I missed something, man, I'm human. Put it in the comments. I mean, of course I'm gonna miss something. But let me know what you think. And as always, like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at M.A._the artist and at M.A.World. And I will see you guys later. I'm out.